Wanna come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Epic family. Pray this. For who never see it, or hear it, I should say, here it is. I told you so. We ever talk about
At other factors, which it did not see swinging the pendulum either way, and our judgment will explain it all. We find that the submissions regarding pretrial publicity did not assist the appellants. We find that pretrial publicity is such that you would have to prove that it is impossible to obtain a fair trial. And that question is one for the trial court. What the court did find coming out of the issue of pretrial publicity is if the mechanisms have to be employed as the Crown had argued, that would add to the delay of the proceedings. As we have said, we have looked at all the other factors, but we find by now, having weighed everything in the balance, that the countervailing, the weight is against a new trial. Our judgment will explain everything in depth, but as we say, this is for the decision for you to understand what the court has done. Having regard to all the considerations the court has taken into account, we conclude that the interests of justice do not require a new trial to be ordered for the appellants, and we therefore make the following order. Judgments and verdicts of acquittal are entered in relation to the appellants.
acquittal. Them free. Them free.
We must, on the record, thank our judicial clerks, Mr. Jordan Jarrett, Mrs. Yumika Harris Mackenzie, and Mrs. Nicole McLennan, and Miss Chanel Hunter. Had it not been for them, their assistants would not have been able to make the deadline given the workload of the court and the various things that we had to do over the past couple of weeks. So we give them weight of the credit and we thank them wholeheartedly for their assistance. It leaves us to thank counsel on both sides for your spirited, maybe sometimes combative arguments, but we have learned tremendously from both sides, and we hope that the judgment will show that we appreciated the scholarship and appreciated the issues for resolution. So that is it. The appellants are free.
Are free. First and foremost, I could touch some key topic now. Oh no, the prosecutor them come out. You hear what I'm saying? Them that think him can get a fair trial. The prosecutor stated that they violated his constitutional right, but it was for a reason. You hear what I just said? They admitted to the judge that they violated Vybz Kartel and his co-accused constitutional right, but they had a good reason. Right away. That show motive. How you can violate him? You can't violate a person's constitutional right. It doesn't matter now you say above the law. Next thing. The judge asked them to forward them witness. Make them see the witness, let them know what's going on with the witness. Them say, yo, we have two people around this, man. Them there, man. Don't worry about that, it's good. I say, boy, then they lock me up and tell me about weed. But where? Don't worry about the weed, man. My boy said, take out your shoes, lace. Come, you're gone. And that them want do. We have a witness, man, say, no, so this go. We want to see name and something and make sure say they're going to be present for the kid. And them can't present them. Remember again, you know, you can't use the phone as evidence, you know. As so much like something used against, you know, one time, you know, one go, you know. It never makes sense. I remember, you know, them Jamaica government still hold cartel for the money when spent in England, you know, them and Sean Stamp them, you know. Remember that, you know. So Una go risk that with the cost there, the umpteen millions of dollars there where them put out in the paper what they was said. And that the retrial of a cost. Plus the money we not officially owe. We initially owe, I should say. And the fight where might fight it again. Use back his same money we not owe him and fight it again. For not owe him again. I hear enough people say all kind of something. Me telling you over and over, you know. Me telling you over and over, you know. This conversation isn't about if Kartel was guilty. Is Kartel guilty? Yes or no, you know. I don't business now that I wasn't there. All of it is circumstantial evidence. None of it isn't sure. So at the end of the day, here say everybody a work off. Me not say one and two things wasn't out there, you know. But we all need to talk the truth. A lot of people just want to see this man go lock with the rest of his life. How much man we do? Even say them do, you know. Let's talk for instance, say them did. Even if they did, look how much man did that and never got that length of time. Why him? Because the system try to set an example out of the youth. And that messed up. Because now una go above the law. That means that them can do it to you. So you wanna you the system do it to, it's okay. For them abuse them power in this instant because you think he's a bad guy. No, and I saw the law set up. And I saw the legal system set up. It's not what you think, it's what you can prove. Even if evidence was there, which the evidence is minimal, it not match up to prove, so them make as a Jamaica government stay. Them not investigate, them interrogate, them intimidate. That's all them do. Them not investigate. So, them look at something here, them make things gear, them fix and gear. Like a domino, you play or a poker. Come on, people. Yes, a lot of people might have a bad image of Vybz Kartel, and I admit that. But we have to take it from a legal standpoint, and you have to prove him guilty without the reason of a doubt, which they never do the first time. And that's why the Privy Council throw you out and say, "Una get a second time around." Everybody has said the Privy Council no say them ray, and no, the Privy Council no, they messed up, but them now want to do the whole of the work and look like them are overpower Jamaica. So them say, alright, there's a second chance to make it right, to make your justice system trustworthy. Because if we do it 100%, then it will make international people lose trust in you. It's going to take a lot away from your credibility. And at that, make that something you work out. So share it for those that need to see and hear it. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel as yet, please do so. Father Epic World on YouTube. Father Epic World on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This is where the video ends. Excuse me? Chow breadcrumbs. I'm catch you there. Excuse me?